Well, I don't know. Something very familiar looking about this place. Well, I'm sure I've seen these mobile homes before. I'm sure I've seen this lake before. If I didn't know better, Cookinandcarpin are back at Etang Du Moulin in Normandy in France. It must be holiday time again.
Okay, we just literally cast our rods this morning, having just had breakfast, and Steve was just setting up his third rod, and he's into a fish.
And it feels like a good one.
He's yeah. Is that, yeah, that's taking his other rod. When he goes quiet and I say, does it feel like a good one, he goes quiet and I think he knows something I don't.
It's in my way now.
He's got a good bow in the rod there, as you can see. That is when he puts some tension on it. He's just trying to keep it away from his lines at the moment. Today is going to be a good day, I feel.
The whole week's going to be a good week.
I plan to do a bit of stalking in a minute.
They do love this live system.
Last year we did very well on it as well. Put it gently in the water, Beanie, so it doesn't scare it. And when Steve tells you, you can scoop it up.
Right, now wait. It's not ready by a long way yet.
Got some fight left yet. That is a bow in the rod. Let's look at this. Wow.
That's one angry comment.
Just taking some more line. We've got him right in front of us now. Fish fight hard as hell here. They zigzag up and down the lake, from the left to the right, from the left to the right, finding any snag they possibly can. Steve's alarm hardly went off then. There was just one beep and I could hear his reel being taken, line off of.
Jesus! Unless the rod doesn't come back in. Oh, yeah. Right, they're ready.
Oh, he's a beauty.
Push the net forward so that I can see it.
Do you want me to do it?
No, you can do it. You've got to learn. Right, I'll tell you when.
Blimey, that was
lift. Right, don't lift it right out. That's it. Perfect.
And we're in. Well done, babes. Right, Steve's already zeroed his sling. Let's just see what this one weighs. 16, bang on, isn't it?
It is. I thought it was going to be bigger than that.
There we go.
How about that for a start? £16 of French common carp. There's lots of bigger ones in here. We just treat this little bit of damage, not mine I hasten to add, on his mouth and slip him straight back in to fight another day. Look at the size of his tail. Beautiful. Both sides of his mouth, so. I think sunshine and showers just about sums up what we're getting weather-wise. Quite nice to be sheltering in the mobile home whilst we're still fishing. And 10 minutes later we have sunshine again. I'll make somebody a happy lady. She's got a bend in her rod. You need to control it, remember. Get this one in there.
Yeah, he's just taking a bit of line. All he is, he's 12.5 pounds. That bang on. Okay, my first from 2012 from Etang Du Moulin. 12.5 pounds of solid common with a massive tail and fought me like mad. Caught on a life system boilie. Happy lady, that's broken the back of my barren time. Let's get her back in. Mwah. Okay, one of the things we're going to try here is use quite a bit of particle. As you see, we brought some particle dry, and we're going to prepare it here as soon as we're here for a week. This one is pigeon conditioner, so we'll just put a good healthy dollop of that in a bucket. This one's hemp. Add some hemp to the bucket. And then in this one here, all we have is lake water. I'm going to cover the particle. So we'll give it a good stir up. Make sure all the particle's covered. We want it all to swell up. Make it nice and safe for the carp. When it's been soaking in there for 24 hours, we've got a big burner here. We're going to boil it up and then we'll start using it probably the day after tomorrow. Cooking for carping. Any of you who saw the Cooking and Carpin episode with the paella that we did last year when we were here, you'll probably remember this burner. This is the burner I'm going to use for boiling up the particles. It's been soaking for 24 hours and it's time to get it boiled up. As you can see, they provide a big pan to go with this big burner. That's the water that's been soaking in for 24 hours, and you can see these particles have all swollen up, probably half as big again as they were in their dried state. So it's all been soaking for 24 hours. Now we're going to do the first pan. We're going to give it a boil for at least half an hour, then we'll check and see how soft it's gone. And as long as it's soft enough just to squash in your hands, it'll be ready for use. Let's get this pan boiling. That's what we're looking for, a nice rolling boil. 20 minutes or half an hour of that. And we'll have a look and make sure it's all going soft. Looks good enough to eat. Smells good too. Well, there we go. It's had about 40-45 minutes now. Everything in there is soft. You can, ow, hot. Everything's soft. You can squeeze it between your finger and thumb. Everything's cooked, soft, and it's not going to swell up anymore. Absolutely perfect. We'll take this off the boil now and strain it up. We've got a better particle out there and try and catch some carp. he's off again with his tin of particles. Where's he going this time? He's on a mission. He never rests, this man, you know that. Nope. And here are shadows. Where's he gone? Oh.
Alright.
I reckon that's that one I saw. So this is on the choddy?
This is on the chod, yeah. First ever fish on the chod.
Oh. Put me in there? Oh yeah, okay. Put me in there. Join that. Got it.
Oh, there she
Well done,
is.
darling.
Oh yes! What a pretty fish. Well, it's been a bit hard today, but look at this one. 16 pounds, an absolute peach. Fought like it'd never been hooked before. When you look at its mouth, it might not have ever been hooked before. It is an absolutely beautiful mirror carp. I'm proud to catch this one. What a stunner. I'm a happy bunny. Well, there she is. One last glimpse. What a beautiful fish. My first ever fish on a choddy, on a live system pop-up. Thank you, darling. God, you're a beast. Here we go. Just as it's getting dark, 22 pounds of common carp. What an absolute stunner. And just look how big this fish is. In an English water, it'd probably go 30 plus. It's just full of muscle, fight and anger. Let's get it back. There we go, woken up in the middle of the night. 20 pounds, 8 ounces. Fought in the water, fought on the mat. What a stunning creature. It's Monday morning. The sun's coming up over the trees. Looks like it's going to be a nice day today. Been a little bit slower than it was last year. I've had 4 fish, Margot's only had the 1. Perhaps with this more settled weather we'll start to catch a few more fish and perhaps some of the bigger ones. How about this one? £17, taken on a live system airball pop-up on the chod, fish right down the far end of the pond. Fought like an absolute demon, huge tail like all the fish in here, and really fit. This one's really nice, really good mouth, really clean common. Let's put him back and catch some of those big ones. Don't think he's going to get much pollen out of there. Oh, yeah, that. There we go. This one's a bit beaten about, a bit tatty. His mouth's not very good. He's 16 pounds 7 ounces. Lucky to have this one. The line had gone down the side of the roller and Margot saw the line had gone tight and the alarm didn't go off. Got another one. Go back and get the big girls to come. I love watching them go back. Looks kind of interesting way of passing the time while we're waiting for a run. Playing with his farm. I think there may be something feeding on the bait that we put out there. I think it's time to get a rod on it. Well, it's been a long time coming, but Margot's got a bend in the rod again. Proper screaming run. It's been a bit quiet today. Give it some stick, babe.
Finally, I have a fish. Lovely little common, 12 £2, caught on the live system with a Hellraiser pop-up. Happy lady again now, my barren time has finished again.
Absolutely pristine, that one. Beautiful fish.
Well, we were just sat there frustrating ourselves on the fact that we weren't getting a run, and Steve decided to go for a shave. And had a screamer.
Well, I started.
That's broken, that one. Hopefully the water's warmed up a bit. It's been quite warm today. As you can see, it looks gorgeous down the lake. It's certainly not proving as easy as last year.
Ain't that the truth? Wrong one.
There we go.
Look at the length of that one. 14 pound 14 ounces of angry male common carp. Absolute screamer of a run. I'm going to go back and finish my shave.
Okay, £9.8, caught on live system with a Hellraiser pop-up. Little screamer, that rod went flying straight into the snags, as they all do. This is the second one for me today.
There's another fisherman sitting up in the tree. I think he's possibly a bit frustrated because we're here. He circled round about 4 times before finally deciding to sit up there and see what's going on.
Okay, we just got woken up by this screaming run. 16.4 common carp. I really thought he was going to be heavier than 16.4, but still a little beauty, and gave me a fight very blindly in the pitch black. Very pleased with that. Again, another screamer, 16.2. Still night time, as you can tell. Beautiful, look at that.
Well, today we've come up to the top lake. There's no French fishing at all today, so we've got the lake to ourselves. So we thought we'd have a bit of a go up here for a change. We went out shopping this morning, so it's just after lunchtime. Pretty late, this one. Be nice if we could fish this one all the time, which you can of course, but you have to share it with a French trout fisherman, and they tend to cast big bubble floats and cast them all over the lake. But we got it to ourselves. The drizzle that we woke up to this morning has gone. And the sun's even trying to come out. This lake's about, I don't know, 5 acres I would say. So it means that we can spread ourselves out a bit more. My rod's down in there. Margot's rods right over there. And Luke's just a little way up the bank. As you can see, he's not too far from his rods. It's nice open water. Let's see if we can catch some of the big ones in here. We haven't done too well this holiday so far, but we're still hopeful. We're beginning to put a few fish together now. And the average size is high doubles, so we've had a couple of 20s as well, which is nice. But we know those 30s are in there, and there's still that possibility that there could possibly be a 40. We'll keep trying anyway. We've still got another 4 days.